afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
That is first, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
These Rockies guys have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He went deep in the contest last night. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average way up there to start things out. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Wow, throw it. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's just 1 for 6. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and two. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson brings it in. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 12, Chris Owings.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. So here's Jose Abreu, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see ya later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Mazara leads off first with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Danny Mendick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Matt Joyce now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Drew Butera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Trevor Story steps in now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Yohan Moncada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Ready now for the White Sox. Tim Anderson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Second baseman, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
the left fielder.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Abreu will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Popped up, Aguilar in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. White Sox on top, 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, David Dahl, who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Just missing here, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And we'll have a conference on the mound forthcoming as here comes Don Cooper, the White Sox pitching coach, out for a word with his starter. So stepping in, Chris Owings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. None out, runners at first and second. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Matt Joyce is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
To 2-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The catcher.
Digging in now. Drew Butera. Tony Walters will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Tony Walters.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Tony Walters will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catcher number 14.
Here comes the first pitch.
Walters.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
The catcher, Yasmani.
Now batting, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Garrett Hampson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2-2 the count. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. In there at the knees, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And there's ball 1. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing, and he pops him up. Anderson has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 1-2.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So he got him swinging. Jose Abreu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First offering on its way. Nomar Mazara is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Alex Colome has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 home. Colome has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home. Striding in once again, Danny Mendick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 28.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just short, hit hard. And he'll reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Owings will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Aaron Bummer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The second baseman, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1.
That's 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The third baseman.
So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now. 3-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with one away. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gio Gonzalez earns the win, his second, finishing 7 no-hit innings in the effort. Antonio Senzatella struck out 13 in the losing effort. Aaron Bummer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Beck.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. Firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.